Hi, my name's Kaden Mitchell. I'm a manager of business development. Been here for 2 years. One of the initial things that attracted me coming here to Arsenal was just to get a good experience young and early on in the sales field. I've always been interested in numbers and closing big deals, such as some of my roofing deals I've been able to close over the last few years. Just really wanted to grasp and learn early on how it is to be a professional salesman. The culture here at Arsenal is very young, energetic, and passionate. We're all like-minded, thinking the same thing, trying to close as much business and better ourselves and make a ton of money. One of my favorite things about working here at Arsenal is just learning and meeting new people from different areas in the country. I've had the pleasure to work with everybody from East Coast to West Coast, Central, pretty much anywhere here in the country, roofing wise, and including different industries. You can kind of really just understand and grasp what it's like to run a business, whether it's a roofing company, IT, and understand the clockwork, what it takes to be able to speak with some of the, CEOs, higher ups in companies. I like just being able to, learn what it's like to be a partial business owner. Some of the professional growth achievements I've accomplished in my short tenure of 2 years here, I've obviously worked my way up the chain. I'm already a manager of business development, so I oversee a team of some sales reps and working with some of their clients. But I've also been in the position to close some pretty kick-ass deals, closed over 2.5 million in roofing deals in the last year alone. So that's been a really interesting, fun curve to see that this stuff actually works. You go out there and make cold calls, and some of these deals actually close, including some of the big deals, like a 750K re-roof I had earlier in the year, 500,000 re-roof. That's one of my favorite parts, about working here is I've been able to close some kick-ass deals. While working here at Arsenal, I've been able to achieve some pretty good personal goals for myself. Being able to save a bunch of money for a house or a new car in the next year or so. That's always a plus. But I've also been able to close a lot of money commission wise. I made some good money closing some deals and got paid out some fat commission paychecks. So that was exciting. But just overall, I've been able to save money and just learn, about myself and how I can talk with business owners, friends, family, and just be more of a professional salesman going into the future. One of the things that makes Arsenal stand out the most is probably just the environment of everybody is young, hungry, and energetic to, better advance their own personal and business life, but close a bunch of deals. We're all like-minded, wanting to have success for ourselves and our clients. Some of the best advice I could give to somebody wanting to work here or thinking about applying is just do it. A year experience here is like 3 to 5 years experience, elsewhere in the sales environment. You truly do learn at a very high pace here. So that's a huge plus side. The environment's all, like stated before, like-minded. We're all energetic, hungry, wanting to close more money, and just being surrounded in that environment, you're going to find that success within yourself as well.